Asphalt materials, as you see here, are used to surface about 93% of the pavements in the United States. Just like anything else though, if you have a pavement, an asphalt pavement even, that has persistent distress or persistent failures in it, then that's more than just a nuisance. It's more than just frustrating to the traveling public. It's a problem for the people that manage the roadway to try to make sure that it's safe and it's fulfilling its function. It also costs money in terms of having to go out there and make repairs repeatedly to the agency as well as to the traveling public in terms of delays due to construction and having to go out and repeatedly maintain an area. Well, the state of Florida had an issue like this on a project on a section of US Highway 90 just west of Tallahassee, Florida, in the town of Midway back in the middle part of this decade. In 2014, they measured ruts of over 2 inches in places on this section of roadway. And what was causing this was heavily loaded trucks that were coming off of Interstate 10 to approach a truck stop. At the entrance to that truck stop was a signalized intersection where traffic would actually stop or slow down. So you had these heavily loaded vehicles moving over the same pathway at very low speeds, and that's what caused the rutting to occur. They tried to fix this repeatedly and had minimal success with it because they continued having this rutting recur time after time to a point where they just about given up on using asphalt. In fact, they had decided they were going to remove and replace the pavement with Portland cement concrete. But they didn't have the funding to do so at that time, so what they decided to do was to, as a stopgap measure, was to employ some technology they had seen being used at the National Center for Asphalt Technology at Auburn University. And what this was to use a revolutionary new binder grade called highly modified asphalt, or HiMA, as a means of gluing together the aggregates, as you can see in this core here. And what this does is this provides a mixture that is much more resistant to cracking and to rutting than traditional asphalt paving materials. So what they did here is they went out and they led a project to go out and mill and replace the surface, which is around 2.5 inches thick, with a mixture that used highly modified asphalt in 2015. As I mentioned before, this was supposed to be a stopgap measure. Well, here we are 5 years later. The pavement's still there. The pavement's in excellent condition with very little rutting, very little cracking. As a result, the Florida Department of Transportation adopted a high polymer or HiMA specification as part of their standard specs in July of 2017, and since then has used hundreds of thousands of tons of asphalt mixture using this type of binder successfully across the state. If you're interested in more information about this, feel free to contact me or any of us here at Kraton, or have a look at our website and the reference information there. Thank you for your attention.